Hey, welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
I'll tell you what, we're going to have a great time here today. We're talking SunDrop.
Yes.
We're talking SunDrop Dayz. We're talking the original Golden Girl and some great recipes. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. From Shawano, Wisconsin, Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin', your favorite grilling buddies.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Modern Home Products, the makers of MHP, Phoenix, and Profire Grills, Pit Boss Pellet Grills, Cherry Delight, Native American Tourism of Wisconsin, healthy homegrown Wisconsin potatoes, SunDrop Soda, Shooting Star Casino, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, the Oneida Nation, and by Lashbro Aerial Images.
When I think of SunDrop Dayz, I think of the first weekend of June.
Yes.
I think of the Golden Girl. I think of music.
Yes, you do. The Golden Boy.
The Golden Boy. And I think of food.
Yes, I always think of food.
And I think of kids, and I think of backyards and fun. So that's what this show's all about, is SunDrop Dayz. It's the first weekend of June. We're actually taping the morning of SunDrop Dayz today. It's a great little event. You got to catch it. It's always the first weekend of June, Friday and Saturday. Great time. And we're going to do some great food today.
I'll tell you, we are. I'm really looking forward to it. We've got a good group of people working with us today.
We've got one of the original Golden Girls of Shawano, Wisconsin over here.
To have her with
From
us.
1951. You don't look that old, hon.
Not a day over 29.
Not a day over 29. I'll tell you, you must do yoga. That's all I got to say.
That's what I do. All this food, we need some yoga afterwards.
There you go.
Guys ready?
Yep, well, that's the Golden Boy, and you will do some yoga. How's that? Meryl and I got to clean up and get out of
Oh,
Dodge.
yeah, that's it. That's it.
To start off this nice little segment, we're going to do some pulled pork today.
I love pulled
From
pork.
beginning to the end, we're going to do some great little pulled pork. And the first thing I'd like to do is a nice little injectable. We don't work at, are you a griller, by the way, Golden Girl?
No, I'm not. Can you teach me?
I can, we can,
That's what it's
absolutely.
all about. That's
If
what
you
it's
can
all
teach me the
about.
proper way to open a SunDrop soda, then we're in good luck. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a nice little injectable right here. And here's what I got, a mason jar. We got some of
Okay.
Mad Dog and Merrill's barbecue sauce. I'm gonna add our #1 in here. And my favorite little flavor lately is hoisin. I just love that
sauce.
flavor in there. And we're gonna blend that together. That's gonna add a little
Good.
Asian flair to that. And with that Asian flair, a little teriyaki.
All right.
And with a little teriyaki, we're not going to use ginger wood. If I was marinating this for a while or infusing, I could cut that up. But we're going to add, instead of the ginger wood, we're going to add some ground ginger, because that's going to be able to, here's the world of injectables right here.
Yeah.
I lost the needle this morning inside my little cooler when I was getting the baby out.
He lost the needle.
But this one's a couple bucks. This one's about $5. This one's a lifetime guarantee. Nice stainless steel. It's able to pass through things like ginger and things like that. So we're able to use thicker units like this. So we're gonna add some nice ginger in there. And then, hey, Golden Girl,
Yes, Mad Dog.
a bottle of SunDrop, please.
At your service.
And we're gonna pour about halfway up with that nice, beautiful SunDrop.
That'd be good.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. This is the point of the show where I told Golden Girl to back up a little bit with her nice little outfit.
She might not be golden anymore.
With injectables, it's always a nice little fun game, because into the vial. There it goes.
Oh. All right.
We're going to load
Oh.
that baby up. And you can see half that is gone already. So we got about 5 ounces in there. And we're going to take, and we're just going to simply
Boy, he'd be a mean dentist, wouldn't he?
Oh, he's unbelievable.
Oh, did you see that pump up? Can you really? Honest to God.
Whoa,
Yep,
whoa.
yeah, there you go.
He
So
was
what we're
right.
doing,
Stand back, Golden Girl. The man's dangerous.
so what we're doing is we're infusing the flavors inside that gorgeous roast, and we're going to do it one more time.
Oh, man, the man's gutsy, ladies and gentlemen. Stand it back, too.
Oh, there we go, there we go. So there's a bone structure in this nice little pork shoulder.
The man's crazy,
Oh,
ladies
man.
and
Oh, look at that.
gentlemen.
It came out the other side, too. But that's good. So now we've injected that roast. That has all the flavor in there. So it's a wonderful thing. So we're going to let that set just for a second. Meryl's going to do a little sweet corn.
Hey, a
recipe.
little sweet corn. You know, 'tis the season. You know, you're at a barbecue, you're grilling out, good vegetable.
Oh,
Everybody
Golden
likes
Girl,
sweet
would you
girl.
go grab this fine gentleman a roll of paper toweling
That's
over
right
there?
over there if you could.
Thank you.
You're not using my shirt, for God's sake. A little sweet corn action. There's so many different ways that you can do sweet corn. And you've seen it on our show several times how like we do it, but this one's not a little bit different, but I like sweet and heat, you know, something a little bit spicy
Absolutely.
and everything for it. So we got some jalapeno, one jalapeno pepper here, and I'm just gonna slice this up, to maybe 4 or 5. But the flavor is phenomenal. With just a jalapeno pepper, just that little bit can add to the sweet corn. It's like a sweet and heat taste to it. So we're gonna open the bag up, put the jalapenos in there. Don't wipe your eyes after you do this, ladies and gentlemen. A little sweet corn. And of course, hey, Golden Girl.
Yes, Meryl.
Well, hey, how about a little SunDrop in that, if you could, please?
My pleasure.
Oh my gosh. There you be.
Sounds like me, sweet and heat.
Sweet and heat. You got
How much?
Go ahead, just go to her. Pour the whole bottle in there. We got
Whole
time.
bottle?
Yeah. There you be. No, I'm going to go ahead and let this sit for you. I can have some for yourself there. I'm going to go ahead and let this
read
sit
my
for
mind.
about a couple hours. You can even do it overnight.
So Meryl put them on the grill.
Yep.
He charred them done, so it infused the flavor of that sweet and heat, and the sweet corn comes off. Absolutely gorgeous.
Look at that, man.
It is as golden as the Golden Girl herself. I'll tell you
Yes.
that. The flavor is delicious. The flavor is infused with that sweet and heat, and it's absolutely wonderful. Now we're going to take and put a rub on this nice roast.
All right.
Should we do
Oh,
that,
man.
Meryl? Do you want to give me a hand here, buddy?
Sure.
Should we do a plop?
Let's do a plop. One good plop.
One good plop.
One pork slice, one good plop, and a big plop.
Jarred garlic,
Plop,
ladies and
plop.
gentlemen. Now
Plop,
a couple
plop.
splashes.
2 splashes, splash, splash. Oh, I need a bit more splash than that.
There you go. Splash that baby around. Okay. Now another splash. Kind of a.
Mustard, you can't cut the mustard. You gotta have mustard. You'd be surprised the flavor of mustard.
It
that
really
is
does.
good. There you go.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
But doesn't that feel good though? It's just like a
Okay, some
massage,
dehydrated
you know?
onions, young man.
Dehydrated onions
So
coming
we're
up.
gonna
Here
make
we
this
go.
thing as gnarly as possible because we're gonna place this on the grill, indirect method cooking on our MHP
Well, it's
or on
gonna
our
be
nice pit
gnarly.
boss. How about a little grilling magic?
Little grilling magic, a little slow sodium garlic pepper blend.
Load that baby up. Oh,
I
man.
use a lot of grilling
And
magic.
my newest favorite seasoning is Healthy Harvest. Got 25 herbs and spices. It's perfect for doing rubs.
It is. It is. Mix that with, I like grilling magic with that, with doing it on steaks too.
There. So
There we
set the
go.
grill for indirect method cooking on about 350, and we're gonna grill that baby up for maybe about an hour, and then we're
Yeah.
gonna wrap it for another hour.
Right, yes,
Somewhere in
we'll
that
do it,
neighborhood.
we'll do it.
And here's what we did. We did the
Only
same
2.5
thing over
pounds,
here.
so-
So here's what we're gonna do. So now we grilled that baby for about an hour, indirect method of cooking, and I took that roast that we grilled, and that's it right there, just beautifully done with
Wow.
all the gnarly stuff on top. And we're simply gonna wrap that up in aluminum foil. If you don't wrap it and seal it and try to cook it without doing that, you won't have that moisture to shred.
No, it'll dry right up on you, so, you gotta be
so you
careful.
won't have that moisture to shred. Hey, Golden Girl,
Hey, Golden Girl.
could you tell everybody we'll be right back?
We'll be right back. Stay tuned for more sweetness.
Hey! Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Grilling. Pretty fast there, Freddie.
I'll tell you what, we saw the video, we had some popcorn, we took the self-guided tour at the SunDrop University Museum,
Yeah.
but we headed a beeline right for the tasting room.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
And this
Yeah.
is the tasting room at the end of the tour at the SunDrop University Museum in Shawano, Wisconsin. And when you come to any time of the week except Sunday, but when you talk about SunDrop days on Friday and Saturday, head on over to the museum, but come any week you want. And the museum's always here. You get to the tasting rooms.
Place is
Besides gorgeous SunDrop, they also have the wonderful flavors of Twigs back here with all the great little flavors, the original root beers and cream sodas and oranges and grapes and blue raspberries and some unusual ones that are great, or grape.
grape. I
as the
like the
case may
cream
be.
soda.
And you can go to twigsbeverage.net, twigsbeverage.net to learn more about that. Join them on Facebook and Instagram if you would, please. But it's time, Golden Girl, it's time to shred the pork.
Shredding the pork, ladies and gentlemen.
Freddie, it's time to shred the pork.
Oh,
So- so-
shredding music.
So Merrill did me a favor, and last night he took these beautiful little roasts, and he what did you do with them?
I actually went ahead and smoked these a little bit.
So
sure,
you
but-
smoked them a little bit
Yeah,
and then
as I
wrapped
did,
them.
right, wrapped them up. You know, you can do it for an hour if you want to, you know, and then just go ahead and then wrap them up in foil. The big thing is you really, really you want the. That's it. I was worried. I was so worried. It wasn't.
Is that tender or
What
what?
was I worried about, Freddie? But anyway, what you want to do is you want to make sure you get about 165 degrees and you wrap them, and you want to let them get up to about 201 degrees. What was I worried about, huh?
The problem is with these is
Stuff it.
there's a bone in here, and they're
Yeah,
just
that's
wonderful.
it.
So we're going to shred these. These are
Oh,
hotter than
man.
Dutch love.
Boy, they are. You're hot, man. You're definitely, they're real hot, aren't they?
Yeah, they're hot.
I always say, SunDrop makes you hot. Per capita in this town,
But-
people are so kind and so cool. SunDrop makes you hot.
Isn't it
That's
great?
it, that's great.
Merrill, start pouring me some
I'm gonna
stuff in
pour
here.
some stuff on here
SunDrop
first.
lady, get around here and grab a bottle of SunDrop. You got to help me out too.
Yeah, I can pour a little SunDrop
We
in
need
there
a little.
also.
We need a little beautiful SunDrop
Yeah,
soda in
add
there
that
too.
in
Pour
there,
those.
go ahead.
You betcha, dear.
Just
Isn't that a
go for it.
crazy little recipe?
Oh,
Crazy, I'm crazy for SunDrop soda. Crazy.
Crazy for that flavor of SunDrop.
There's a new career for those folks, everybody. All right, what do we got here?
So we got
a
some
little-
#1 barbecue sauce. We got a
Yep.
little SunDrop in there. We're gonna shred this all baby up. Not all
All right.
kinds of that because we got hoisin. We
we
got
got
all kinds of great
hoisin.
things. Oh my gosh! Look at the mess we're making, folks. But that's what messes are all about. Little
Worcestershire sauce. Oh, da, 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 da. Go
What
to
is-
that lady wherever she's at going, boy, those guys sure are messy.
All right, enough
he stole my
Worcestershire.
line.
Little grandma.
Grandma, just for fun and flavor.
Did I put the hoisin? I didn't put the
Hoisin.
hoisin. Here we go. It's like crop dusting here.
Oh man,
It's gonna be good though.
it is gonna be good. We're gonna fix this whole mess during the break. But first of all, the normal way to serve pulled pork would be with a nice coleslaw.
Yeah.
But we're in the Midwest, so in the Midwest, we're gonna do a little sauerkraut topping instead. But we're gonna
All
make it
right.
the same way you would make a similar coleslaw. We're gonna drizzle a little oil over the top of that drained sauerkraut, a little apple cider vinegar. Oh, hey, inside of here, by the way, because this
That'd
is
be
hot,
good.
we're gonna add peppers and onions.
All right, good
We're gonna
man.
let that cool down a little bit. Let it cook. I don't want to do that with that, but I got my hands going now.
Okay.
So we have oil, we have vinegar, we have a whole bunch of honey in there.
Honey.
And I put oil, vinegar, honey. We're going to put a citrus twist.
Good seasoning.
And then we're just going to mix that up a little bit. We'll make a little topping. And you know what? It's almost
Oh, go
SunDrop
for it.
days.
Go for it. Go
I
for
love
it.
SunDrop days. You know, so today's music, today's entertainment, today's food. They have a Friday night fish fry.
I guess they do.
Yeah, they have a
that's
Friday
good.
night fish fry that's phenomenal. They have so many food trucks, it's amazing. They have the kids zone, which is great for the kids on Saturday. You really got to get here for that. It's a great time. They have a craft show, which we're
Right.
always at, and they have a flea market. So it's a great big family little event, and it's only Friday and Saturday. It's always the first weekend in June, the first
June.
Friday and Saturday in June.
And it's free, ladies and
And it's
gentlemen.
free. And oh, hey, SunDrop girl.
Yes,
Come here.
Santa.
Would you pop me open another? You got some SunDrop?
I got some left. You want to do one?
Here's a little misting bottle right here. We're gonna pour a little of that SunDrop in the misting bottle, and that's what we're gonna use as that roast is cooking the first hour or two on your grill to mist it with. Hey, we're gonna be right back with
All right.
more from SunDrop Days at the tasting room at the museum.
You got her. Take her away there, Freddie boy.
Hey folks, welcome back to Matt Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We're with the beautiful golden girl, the handsome golden boy, Fast Freddy on the keyboard, Mad Dog and Merrill, and we have Midwest Grilling in front of you folks, and we do appreciate you watching each and every week.
Yes, we do.
And if you get a chance to, please remember the first weekend of June, Friday and Saturday, SunDrop Days. What a beautiful time. This year, for instance, Golden Heart
Crazy Hearts.
Crazy Heart Yoga. You can look her up in Shawano. Crazy Heart Yoga. She does nice little yoga classes. And besides, if you want to hire her out as a golden girl for your next party, maybe you can do that too. I don't know.
Yeah.
She's open for anything.
But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna. I was looking up recipes. And I found this nifty little 2-ingredient recipe, and I thought, heck, Freddie can handle that.
I can do that.
Yeah.
So we have a Betty Crocker moist cake. It's a white cake, but apparently you can use chocolate cake and all the other types of moist cakes that are on the market. And you can actually use any one of Twig's sodas back here, but it's SunDrop Days, so we're going to use SunDrop. So what do you think the second ingredient is? Golden Girl?
I think it's got to be the Golden Cola.
The Golden Cola. So it takes a full bottle of, and let me whisk at the same time, shall we? Okay, pour and whisk.
Whisk away, kids.
Keep pouring. Oh, beautiful.
Oh,
So we're going to take it, we're going to whisk that baby away.
all right.
Just give me a minute because, now these turned out
What?
beautifully. I'll tell you the batch I did. When you do this together and you think, well, there's no egg, there's no oil, how's that darn thing gonna raise? In the flour is a rising unit, is a yeast type thing, is a ingredient that makes it
Yeah,
rise.
okay.
And so I filled up these cups, and I filled them up all that way beautifully, about 3/4 of the way, but I had a bunch of batter left, so I poured up too much, and they overflowed when I baked them. So you folks at home, you're gonna get more than a dozen out of here,
So don't overflow.
so don't overfill them. And it takes a minute and then a minute, but
Well, his muscles got to be strong. First on the pork, and
He's
now this.
fast.
Holy cow.
but it's actually a beautiful little batter. So just enough. And you're gonna get about almost 20 cups out of this gosh darn thing.
Really?
So we're gonna get these filled up, and we're gonna put these. I actually cooked these on the grill. I did them indirect on our MHP,
Okay.
and I put them on for about 18 minutes. They call for 15 to 18. Another recipe I saw called for 22 minutes, but you get the idea. It's 2 ingredients. Get yourself some beautiful golden soda, the original Golden Cola. Is that correct?
Golden Cola.
Golden Cola, and a box of that Betty Crocker stuff, and bake up some beautiful SunDrop cupcakes.
Right.
But they need a glaze to
You
go
need
with
a
the ones that we
glaze.
baked.
You know, glaze is very easy to do. We've got some powdered sugar here. I'm gonna use all the powdered sugar right in here. Now, I love vanilla. You know, if you're gonna buy vanilla, buy good vanilla.
And buy local, support local,
Yeah.
just like SunDrop soda. The only place in the United States you can get the true bottled soda with the true sugar in is SunDrop soda, is Shawano, Wisconsin. So make a hike here, and you'll be glad you did. And buy local, support local. I
Right.
support the Watkins around here,
Yep.
and all the other great folks at those craft shows and other places that we see them. So it's
Yeah.
wonderful folks.
Good vanilla, really good. And it's real. So you only just need about
And
a
if there's
can
ever
full.
prohibition, it's 35 proof, Freddie.
Well, you should see all the
That's
vanilla
it.
Freddie has at his house. All right, we need a little bit of.
So who you calling
SunDrop.
over? Who you calling over?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hey, SunDrop girl.
Golden Girl.
Golden girl. Boy, I'll tell you, I'm on the list today, huh?
You sure are.
Just a couple drops.
Just a couple drops.
1, 2, 3.
There you go.
How's
I
that?
think you got it. I think you got it. You
I think
got
so
it.
too, maybe.
You got it.
Is
Good
it?
job. Yeah. Yeah.
That's looking
So
pretty
now we
good
have
there.
the SunDrop glaze and we have SunDrop cupcakes. Little runny, but that's how
Yeah.
fast it goes. Whip that baby up. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
So we're just gonna make our little cupcakes nice and gooey. Put a little glaze. So we got SunDrop, we got SunDrop. We got SunDrop Dayz.
Got SunDrop soda.
We got SunDrop soda. We
Yeah.
got SunDrop slushies. I didn't mention the slushies.
Oh,
the
man.
slushies are one of the best parts of SunDrop Days. They're not one of the best parts, but they're like today. There's always a 5K run. Are you in the 5K?
I'm not the 5K. I'm the yoga girl beforehand.
Oh, that's right. You're doing
Oh.
the yoga girl beforehand. Then there's a 5K run. Always events going on at SunDrop Days. go to twigsbeverage.com, go to Facebook, go to Instagram, .net, twigsbeverage.net, and you'll get there a lot faster than .com. Let me tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Freddie, for playing a little music.
You're
We
a
do
good
appreciate
man, Freddie
it.
boy. Get us out
We'll
of
be
here.
right back with more Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling with the Golden Girl and the Golden Boy. Well, we had a golden day here
Oh,
with the
yeah.
Golden Girl, with Golden Boy, Mad Dog and Merrill. Don't forget SunDrop Days. Don't forget Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. Peace, love, until we meet again, folks. See you later.
Hey, happy grilling, everybody.
Time for little pork sandwiches, guys.
All
Time
right.
for... Ooh.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.
For SunDrop, I'm crazy for sugar, and I'm crazy